All right, Shalom, Yasha'Allah. Back with another GMS on the go. I'm Brother Nakum. I'm with the Raleigh, North Carolina camp. Before I go any further, I'd like to give all honor, all glory, and all praises to the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Next up, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone from teaching us this truth according to the Bible and who rule well. And a double shalom to all the sincere Akim throughout the four corners of the earth, pushing this truth and righteousness and sincerity to the best of your ability. And I was able to get up today through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashim Awashai, Yahweh, that's who the word ignorantly calls God, which his name means he is or he exists, and Yahweh Shai being the only begotten Son, which his name means he saves and delivers. And I'm just going to get into a Lord willing, edifying lesson on trust in the Lord. And this is going to be a part 2. Say that again. Trust in the Lord. And this is going to be a part 2. So without further ado, I'm going to dive right into it. Grab my first precept, and Lord willing, the elect of the nation of Israel, so-called Negroes, Latino, and Americans, are edified. All right. This is Nahum, chapter 1, verse 7. The Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashim Awashai, is good, a stronghold in the day of trouble. That's right. And that day of trouble is upon us as we speak. You see? And the names of Yahweh Ba'ashim Awashai is a stronghold in the day of trouble. Meaning what? It's protection. It's safety. It's help within those names. So Yahweh Ba'ashim Awashai, they're going to protect their elect men in this time of trouble that's upon us. It reads on, and he knoweth them that trust in him. Right, so Yahweh Ba'ashim Awashai, the God of the Bible, they know all the ones of you so-called Negroes, Latino Americans who were trusting in their names, which is the elect. The elect of the nation of Israel are trusting in the names of Yahweh Ba'ashim Awashai. So I'm going to grab my next precept. And again, Lord willing, the elect of the nation of Israel, so-called Negroes, Latino, and Americans, are edified. Let me see. Song. All right. This is Psalm chapter 16, verse 1. It says, Mitcham of David. And so, like if I said that wrong, I'm trying to say it to the best of my ability. But it says, Mitcham of David. Preserve me, O power, for in thee do I put my trust. That's right. And when you look into that word preserve, it means to watch, to keep, to protect. You see? And so the elect, the nation of Israel, they're going to be putting their trust in who? The names of Yahweh Ba'ashim Awashai. Because we want Yahweh Ba'ashim Awashai to preserve us. Because only they can preserve us. These false gods, like Allah, Buddha, the Hindu goddess Shiva, Santa Maria, Baphomet, Jesus Christ, you name it, they can't preserve us because they're not real. Esau the so-called white man, they can't preserve us. These other nations, they can't preserve us. Your gun, that can't preserve you. Nothing can preserve you other than Yahweh Ba'ashim Awashai. And that's what we're putting our trust in. Yahweh Ba'ashim Awashai. This is Psalm chapter 9, verse 10. And they that know thy name will put their trust in thee. That's right. And what's the names of the Heavenly Father and his only begotten Son? Yahweh Ba'ashim Awashai. Yahweh being the Heavenly Father, and Yahweh Shai being the only begotten Son. And that's who the elect of the nation of Israel are going to be putting their trust in. The names of Yahweh Ba'ashim Awashai. It reads on, for thou, Yahweh Ba'ashim Awashai, has not forsaken them that seek thee. That's right. So Yahweh Ba'ashim Awashai, they're not going to turn their backs on their elect men, the ones who are seeking after them, especially in these troubled times. You see, because Yahweh Ba'ashim Awashai knows that we need them. Yahweh Ba'ashim Awashai knows that they're all that we got. You see? So Yahweh Shemashah will not forsake his elect men. And that's why we're putting our trust in them. That's why we believe in them. So you so-called Negroes, Latino Americans, it's time to trust in Yahweh Shemashah now. And more than ever, now. This is Psalm chapter 115, verse 9. O Israel, which Israel is the people before it's a place, which represents you so-called Negroes, Latino, and Americans. Trust thou in the Lord, Yahweh Shah. And why is that? He is their help and their shield. That's right. And what is the shield used for? Protection. So not only is Yahweh Shah our help, but they're also our protection. Just like Yahweh Shah has always helped and protect us in our day-to-day life, it's the same way Yahweh Shah is going to help and protect his elect men in these troubling times that's upon us. Yahweh Shah, they're going to help and protect us from the famine and food and thirst. They're going to help and protect us from the teeth of wild beasts. They're going to help and protect us from the Arfadiche, which is the mark of the beast. They're going to help and protect us from Leviathan, Bigfoot. They're going to help and protect us from the 200 million ICBM missiles, which is going to destroy this place called America. They're going to help and protect us from the chariots, which the world ignorantly calls UFOs, with that laser beam of fire coming down from the bottom of it. They're going to help and protect us from the race riots. You see, Yahweh Shemashah is going to help and protect his elect men from all of these things. So we ought to be putting our trust in them. We ought to believe in them. All right. This is Psalm chapter 91, verse 2. I will say, the Lord, Yahweh Shemashah, he is my refuge and my fortress. That's right. So Yahweh Shemashah, they're our refuge and our fortress. And what is a refuge and a fortress? Protection. So again, that's what Yahweh Shemashah is unto their elect men. They're our protection. They're going to be the ones that's going to keep us safe. It reads on, my power in him will I trust. That's right. So we're going to trust in Yahweh Shemashah. We ain't going to trust in nothing else. We ain't going to trust in our gun. We ain't going to trust in our women. We ain't going to trust in our family. We ain't going to trust in our job. We ain't going to trust in our clothes. We ain't going to trust in these false gods who are no gods. We ain't going to trust in our car. We're going to trust in the names of Yahweh Shemashah, because they're our refuge and they're our fortress. So I'm going to grab one more and I'm going to close out. This is Proverbs chapter 3, verse 5. Trust in the Lord Yahweh Shemashah with all thine heart. That's right. Heart going back to the Hebrew word la, which means your mind. So we're supposed to be trusting Yahweh Shemashah with all our mind. Why? Because Yahweh Shemashah is all we got. You see? Yahweh Shemashah said that they're going to destroy this place called America by 200 million ICBM missiles and the chariots, which the world ignorantly calls UFOs. Then that's what it is. Yahweh Shemashah said that they're going to put Esau, the so-called white man, and these other nations in captivity, slavery, under the Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latino, and Americans. Then that's what it is. Yahweh Shemashah is going to put the Israelite woman back under the Israelite man. Then that's what it is. Yahweh Shemashah is going to put everything back in its right and perspective order. Then that's what it is. You see? So we ought to put our trust in Yahweh Shemashah. It reads on. And lean not unto thy own understanding. That's right. Because when you lean unto your own understanding and you go aside from trusting in Yahweh Shema Shah and their way was right, leaning unto your own understanding, you know, can potentially bring judgment upon you. Leaning unto your understanding can potentially get you put to death. You see? So trust in Yahweh Shema Shah, you so-called Negroes, Latin Americans, with all your mind. And don't lean into your understanding. So that's my lesson. Lord willing, the elect of the nation of Israel, so-called Negroes, Latino Americans, were edified. Before I go any further, I'd like to give all honor, all glory, and all praises to the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Kakodash. Next up, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone for teaching us this truth according to the Bible, who rule well. And a double shalom to all the sincere Akim throughout the four corners of the earth, pushing the truth and righteousness and sincerity to the best ability. Till next time, shalom, Kwam Yasha Allah.